Hey guys, Thursday morning. Just put my last video up on YouTube, and it didn't take too long before I got a bunch of comments telling me what was going on with my box deal. Um, from the factory, apparently, they used wooden blocks underneath the bed crossers, so as spacers to bring it up. So it turns out I'm not an idiot after all. I just didn't know, but. I'm not going to use wooden blocks. I'm going to make something with steel, and I think I've got it figured out now. What I want to do is just getting the right height and the right attitude. I don't want the box leaning down like this. I don't want it like that. So I want it to kind of follow nice flow with the cab and front fenders and everything. So yeah, I'm playing around with that. A little bit of trimming and stuff to do. But right now, I'm going to head out and see how my buddies are making out with planing the wood for the bed, and we'll see how that goes. So I'll be back in a bit. All right, so I've got the truck or the box set where it's going to live. That's it right there. And all I did was make a couple of blocks out of 1x2 rectangular tubing. I'm going to bolt it right through into the frame. So I still got to drill, a hole there and a hole over there. And yeah, that's it for that. Down back here, all I'm going to do is put a piece of angle iron here. I'll round it over or whatever, and drill a hole, and we're going to bolt it this way. That'll also prevent it from wanting to move forward or anything like that. And when it comes to the heads of the bolts, of course the board's not going to sit properly on there, but I have a little trick for that. I'll show you that when I'm putting the wood on. No big deal. So yeah, this is pretty much where it's going to be. So I've got to pull these out for the final time and paint them up and let them dry overnight, and should be ready to throw them in tomorrow. My wood is not getting planed today. It's getting run through the planer tomorrow. The guy that's doing it is out of town today, so it is what it is. But yeah, so we've got this pretty much dialed in, so good to go. So here I am.
Take a picture.
Yeah. So here I am at my chum's place, and we've running wood through the planer, and got 2 more passes to do, and we should be good to go. So yeah, we're gonna let her rip, man. so I just got back from my buddy's place and I'm going to unload the wood. I've got one extra board that I don't really need, and it's a little bit thin, so, but I took it just in case. For the most part, the stuff is really nice. There we go. Too freaking cold to keep the door open. So, this is what we got. BC fir. Really nice stuff. There's some knots and whatever, but that just makes it interesting, you know. So out of these, I'm going to cut the boards that I need to length and take the belt sander to them and get this stuff finished up. So I'm going to have to pick up some stain and stuff maybe tonight or tomorrow and go from there. So yeah, I'll set up and we'll start sanding stuff. All right, so as far as fitting the wood into the box, I want to kind of pre-cut it lengthwise, get that all dialed in and figured out how I'm going to lay them out. I'm going to go from center one way and the other, and there's a reason for that. When I go to put my gas filler in, I want it to be, you know, center, pretty much center of the box, center of the floor. It'll be a lot easier to hook things up, you know, bring one plank in, hook up the filler neck with the flush mount gas cap, and then kind of slide the other board underneath. So I'm going to work from the center out. So I'm going to go ahead and start cutting stuff to length, and yeah, we'll just see how it kind of lays out. I'm going to have a shorter piece, like a narrower piece on each end, but as long as it's balanced, should be fine. All right, so I'll cut my first piece. Don't quite have the reach to make it. First batch of wood my buddy cut, he cut them all too short. So said he wasn't going to do that again, and so I cut them extra long this time. They're 10 feet long, so I've got a bunch of extra wood here, but whatever, it is what it is. As long as I got enough to do the truck, that's all that matters. Okay, just gonna go test fit this in the hole. And that's one remediating need. Put that one aside for now. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the rest of these in place, and we'll show you what it looks like. Okay, I should have been a little bit better prepared. But anyway, the two pieces, one on each end. I've got a rip on the table saw. Problem is my table saw is buried in the shed and I got to dig it out. So I'm not going to bother covering that right now. But you get the idea. You know, this gap here might be a little bit bigger. Need enough room for a bolt to go through here with a washer on the bottom. And, you know, whatever metal I'm going to use. I'm thinking of going with just a plain aluminum strip polished up rather than the, you know, the stock original looking stuff. Just something that might give it a bit smoother look. But we'll see. I haven't decided for sure yet. So if we're going to use the traditional ones, you'd want to put a saw cut on each board so it sits in there. But like I said, I don't think I'm going to go that way. And I kind of like the the rustic sort of look. So do that with nice clean aluminum on top of this wood. I think it'll pop, man. I think it'll look really good. So, like I said, I got to dig out the table saw. I'll probably do that in the morning. It's starting to get late in the day. I'm gonna have supper, and then maybe I'll do some belt sanding on the ones I do have cut. So there you go. That's where I'm at. Okay, so it's after supper, and you know, I was gonna get the belt sander out and sand on that stuff. I want to do it outside though. It makes really fine dust, and I just as soon it stay out there and not in here. So it started drizzling and pissing a little bit. So I've got enough time in on this video already anyhow, so I guess I'll just wrap it up. But we'll pick up where I left off going into the next video. I want to get it all sanded, stained, and some varathane on it, and you know, finish up the wood, ready to go into the truck permanently. And yeah, we'll carry on from there. You know, I haven't run wood through a planer for several years now. It's been quite a while. I did so much woodworking and carpentry stuff for so many years that I got burnt out on it. And I grew to hate it, to be honest with you. But today was different for whatever reason, and I kind of enjoyed it. So, you know, he had cut the first batch he cut. Well, first of all, the first batch he cut was all too short. He was thinking the boards went side to side instead of lengthwise. Who ever seen that before? But anyway, and then the second batch he cut was I guess 1 5/8 thick. I mean, we'd be there till Christmas planing that stuff down. Because it's such a wide board, that little planer could only handle maybe taking a 32nd of an inch off at a time. So yeah, we would have been there forever. So we went back to his place and got a third batch, which was already cut to about 7/8 or so, and got away with just a few passes and got her done. But you know, the boards are 10 feet long. I mean, he said he wasn't going to be short this time, and well, true to his word, you put an extra 4 feet in each board. But all good. I'm sure I can use that other stuff to make something in here, maybe a shelving unit or something. But yeah, yeah, we'll get the wood all finished up. It's really nice stuff though, man. You know, BC fir, you just don't see it. So it's good and tough outside as well. So nice grain. You know, once it's stained, the grain will pop right out. So that'll be awesome. Yeah, if you like the content, like what you're seeing, please subscribe. You know, could use the support. And if you have subscribed already, thank you very much. And you know, I really sincerely do appreciate all subscribers and anybody who views, really, but especially the subscribers, you know. And yeah, you know, keep spreading the word around to your chums and your buddies, and help me grow this thing into something cool. And if you're not doing anything else, well, get out in the garage and build something, man. Later, guys.